hundreds, tens, ones. Okay, where O means hundreds, T denotes tens, and H denotes hundreds. Okay, so first factor is 221. Yes, so what we will do, we will arrange this number under the column of hundred, tens and ones. Okay, so in number 221, 2 is at the hundreds place. Yes, so we will place the number 2 under the column of hundreds. Then another 2 will be placed at the tens place. So we will write 2 under the column of tens. Then the number 1 will be placed at the ones place. Okay. Now what is our next step? Our next step is to put the multiplication sign. Yes, as we are doing multiplication. Okay. Now what is our second factor? Our second factor is 3. Okay. So what we will do? We will write 3 under the column of ones. Why ones? Because it is of one digit. Okay. So write 3 under the column of ones. Fine. Yes. Now students, what we will do, first we will multiply the second factor with the ones digit. We know this. So same we will do here also in the second method. So 1 ones will be multiplied with 3. Okay. So 1 ones into 3 is equal to, now tell me, 1 ones into 3 will be equal to 3 ones. Clear? Now our second step will be multiply the tens. Okay, now we will multiply the second factor with tens now. 3 2s. Yes, this means here 2 is placed at the tens place, so we can read this 2 as 2 tens. Yes, so we will write 2 tens into 3 is equal to, now tell me, 2 tens into 3 will be equal to, 3 2s are 6. Yes, so it will be equal to 6 tens. Clear? Now next step is to multiply the hundreds. What we will do here? Here we will multiply the hundreds digit with the second factor. What is the hundreds digit? 2. So we will write 2 hundreds into 3 is equal to. Now what we will get as an answer? 200 into 3 is equal to 600. Yes? Okay, now what we got as a product? 600s, 6 tens and 3 ones. Yes, this we got as a product, which can be written as 600 is equal to 600 plus 6 tens is equal to 60 and 3 ones is equal to 3. So what we got as answer, 600 plus 60 plus 3 will be equal to 663, and you can see that we have got the same product, this and this. Clear? So students, practice both of these methods because question can come in both these methods. Okay, MCQ, we can do MCQ in this format also. Yes, that 3 ones into 4 is equal to, you have to find the product. Yes, so practice both of these methods. Clear? Now students, look at page number 19 2. One exercise is given over here, that is self practice 7B. Please open that exercise. Exercise 7B, page 19. Okay, now let's take first one as an example. 243 into 2. Yes, so let's write first one, 243 into 2. Okay, so what will be our first step? To arrange the numbers under the column of hundreds, tens and ones. Yes, so in number, so the first factor here is 243. In this number, 2 will be placed at the hundreds digit, 4 will be placed at the 10 column and 3 will be placed at the ones column. Clear? Now the next step is to put multiplication sign. Then we will write the first factor over here, that is 2. We will write 2 over here. Now see, 2 3s are, yes, 6. Yes, so we will write 6 over here. As we know that first we will multiply the second factor with the ones digit. So 2 3s are 6. Now what is the second step? To multiply the second factor with the tens digit. Yes, so 2 4s are 8, and then we will come to the hundreds digit. So 2 2s are 4. So what we got as an answer, 486. Okay, I hope first example is clear to you all. Now some questions are given over here. This you will solve yourself. Okay, so students, complete this exercise given on page number 92, and yes, without any mistake. Okay, and keep learning tables from 1 to 10. If you have okay, it will be good for you